So we're about to embark on the story of our 4 warriors of light. Will you rescue my daughter, Sarah? Alright, let's fucking boogie, boys. Let's fight this bitch. Garland, I'm coming for you. I already have a boat? That's crazy. Oh yeah, because I just beat the what the fuck am I saying? I gotta leave town anyway to go talk to the elven prince. Oh no, I must fight Astos. The dwarves! We didn't have to blow up any reefs. See, environmentalism, duh. I'm really just waiting for one single bat to be like, hello. Well, it's a good thing I just made that comment about the one bat that was gonna say something. Go to the Giant's Cave. Why don't we just fucking do the Giant's Cave? We saved the Earth crystals, so now the Earth should be back to life. Wizard circle in the forest, wizard circle in the forest. Oh, it's Lucan! I am Lucan. He foretold our coming! Yay! I got a canoe! Mount Golg. Well, hello and good morning, party people. It is a marvelously gloomy day where I live, so I figured I'd get on nice and early today and try to run this goddamn game into the ground. We're gonna try to wrap up as much as we possibly can today so that I can start working on more differenter content. Yay! So we are up and just got a severe thunderstorm warning. That's delightful. I love a good thunderstorm. I'm very much a rain girly myself. My asthma is acting up, so if at any point I might have to go and just grab an inhaler, but in the meantime, I'm glad to see we already made our way back to Crescent Lake. But did I buy anything? Is the question. Everybody's topped up, so I definitely went and took a nappy nap at the end of last session. And a lot of high potions and potions, so I definitely bought some stuff. My question is now, did I buy spells? If I have any empty slots. So I'm gonna go look at that really quick. Like, look, this is not regular. I'm not regularly going to be coming on here with no makeup. But in today's fine example, I will not be wearing makeup. Especially because I just wanted to get on as soon as possible. Like, if I did my makeup, I would be another 30 minutes late. That's running almost on time. Oh, okay, we already have our level 5s, and these are our level 5s, correct? No, these are our level 6s. Okay, hold on, let me look at everybody's stats first. I mean, I am going to buy Stona because she can't take exit. I mean, I can just take all of them because she can't take exit, right? Like, unfortunately, exit just doesn't work for anybody. Yeah, that sucks. So it must be a red mage only spell, which is interesting. I just don't particularly care for it. Because goddamn, wouldn't exit be great? Especially for literally like the last example being that I really needed to get outside and tent or cottage or something, and I just... Okay, so I have Quake. I should grab... I'm definitely gonna grab Thundaga. And then just so I don't have to come back, I might take Death. But I wonder if Stun is more likely to work. I'm just gonna look that up really quick. Death. Not Death card. Death. wrong Final Fantasy. Don't you hate when that happens? When you're looking for something and it's just the wrong... Okay. I don't love it, to be honest. I think I'd much rather take stun. Just for the versatility of it. I usually never take stuff like death. Sometimes I will, but literally it's usually just like it works on a certain amount of levels below you, which doesn't always necessarily feel worth it. Should I buy any gear before I go? Just doing my checks while I'm here, you know, might as well. I'm gonna do them again at some point anyway. We're all good. Alright, let's just rock it. You know, let's just go. Where are we going, by the way? Let me take a look at the map. Which I get to... somehow. Does anybody remember how to access the map? Sorry, y'all. It's been a minute and it's mini-map on and off. My brain does not like to remember things. I have a very, very bad memory. It's Q. I thought it was Q, but Q... Whatever. Your girl's a dummy. That's alright. That's where we're going back to, so we gotta make it... I gotta look at the real mini-map, I guess. Yeah, just make it through the canoeable lakes. Ouch. I know I have enough camping material and stuff to like do once I get there, just because I really do want to go into the final fight with max health. It's not that I'm like super concerned with anything in particular. I'm just, more or less, sorry, I wanted my eyeline more on it now that there's nothing important in my bottom. Whatever, I have a strange setup. Hopefully we'll be fixing that a little bit closer to my birthday. Nice, I just bought 50% of all beasts in game, which is pretty neato. I think my best bet of getting there is up, not that way. Up, but I cannot remember. So we'll see. Should have healed grief, but that's okay. Nice. Love to see him run away. Love to see the teamwork, guys. Did not work, but that's okay. Ouch. Good thing I healed. Not a major heal, but, you know. Something to get us along this river. Nearly just trying to get all of my footage for the ability to... Jesus Christ, monsters got harder after I left. Anyway, I want to give myself a better chance of getting the actual video that I'm working on done today. Not today. Done, like, within a week. Get all the filming done tomorrow. Hopefully get a decent way through the editing. Especially since I've already gotten most of my footage localized. Ow. Fine. You SOB. Don't I have Hilara? Yeah. Alright, that feels good. Gotta play a little bit smarter if everybody's fucking taking hits like this. It is such a nice day out. My definition of nice days out and other people's definitions of nice days out are very, very different things. But I love a good thunderstorm. That was probably like one of my favorite things. Definitely not my favorite thing, obviously, but my husband and I went on like a mini moon after our wedding. We did like a tiny pre-honeymoon, just to like away from everything for a little while, and you know, it wasn't like an expensive trip or anything, we just went camping. But my favorite thing was waking up on the morning of the third day when we were supposed to pack up to leave anyway. We went to sleep with like very, very light drizzles on, oops, did not mean to go in, we were meant to camp. I don't even need to camp, I think I just need to tent. We went to sleep with like really little drizzles, and then we woke up and it was just raining, and we had to get out in the rain, but it was like really fun and beautiful, and it smelled fantastic, and I don't know, I'm just a rain gal. Love some rain. Love a good rain. How many times can she say rain before she gets tired of hearing her own voice? Rain, 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 rain. Rain, rain. Rain, 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 rain. Rain, rain, rain. I think it's about there. I think after that, I would not be having any more of it myself personally. Cookie butter overnight, oats overnight, anyone? Not a sponsor, but we eat them almost every day, so I would take a sponsorship. It's one of those things where, like, oh, sorry, like I said, it's a little buggy, my, allergies. I want to be one of those content creators with integrity, you know, who only takes sponsorships from, like, things they actually use and trust, if I can get this off the ground. So, like, I personally would love to take, like, I know Hungry Root doesn't do influencer marketing yet, but they could. Oats overnight, like, all that shit. We use a lot of advertisable products in our home. It's not our fault, they're just easier to use. I mean, we've been doing a lot more cooking from raw recently. Just getting our diets better, especially because I have the time right now. You know, being freelanced or realistically, basically unemployed. I'm looking for stuff, okay? Don't get on my back. All of nobody in here. But it's hard to find. It's hard to break into an industry, and freelancing is its own industry. So, you know, as much as I might try, it's not, like, just the easiest thing to pop in one day and be like, okay, well, I'm doing this now. And so, you know, we're working up to that, but that's gonna take time, no matter what. Alright, we're gonna take a little teeny tiny potion break. You get a potion, and you get 2 potions. And, oh, I did not mean to give you a potion, but you can have one. Just keep everyone tip-top shaped. But yeah, no. And now that our living room ceiling is fixed, and our windows don't leak anymore, I love the rain even more. We live in a pretty old house with irregular upkeep. We rent, so, you know, upkeep is what it is, but no. Preemptive strike. Everyone hit him, he'll die. We ran up on that motherfucker. Oh, she's doing it again, making a bunch of mouth noises for no reason. Sue me. Maybe that's why I don't have any retention. Too many mouth noises and humming along. I do a lot of humming. Kind of incidentally. Also, I've neglected to say I will probably be signing off early because I have an online doctor's appointment. So I'll be leaving a little bit before 2. Maybe even before that. We'll see how far we get today. Oh yeah, this is the... Cool. See, and for like that reason is why I don't like kill or death, is because like if it's that easy that it's literally just like a preemptive strike away, which is what most kill targets like actually are like capable of hitting, is something that is just like a preemptive strike away from being dead anyway. Not really my bag, you know? Learning my enemies a little bit, making some smarter choices. That's another thing I really do genuinely enjoy about Final Fantasy, is it does feel like it has a very natural learning curve. Granted, I don't know if that's just because it's an older game and there's not that much to learn, so it doesn't confuse my tiny pea brain or what, but it's kind of how I do be feeling sometimes. Do y'all think it's cheesy to record a video about Final Fantasy with my healer hood on? I have a white mage healer fit from last Halloween. I was a white mage, my husband was a black mage, because we're cute. We can't stop doing couples costumes, even if they're just tangentially related. So, like, would it be a little too dorky to do? I mean, I'm gonna be doing a fucking video about Final Fantasy 1. I don't think being concerned with how dorky that appears to an outside observer is really what I should be worried about. But we're here, we're talking about it. So, must be some kind of consideration, right? Alright, not before anything in particular. I'm not sure if I've gone into before, so I'm gonna check a room or two. Oh, no, I've totally emptied this floor out as well. So, last thing to do is, wait. Yeah, I think we just gotta go back down to that area. Yeah, because this was the one where I had felt like we would just be able to get straight to the end. We would just be able to run straight through. But there were so many monsters in boxes. Just an unbelievable amount. So, we ended up not going that route. I think I'm gonna do just a teeny tiny, not Blizzara, maybe a Freya. Just their minotaurs. I don't know if they are weak to anything like that in particular. I'm also gonna run and grab tissues. So I'll BRB. There were tissues next to me this whole time, and I'm just seeing them now. Okay, she's still waking up. She's still getting her shit in gear, you know? I think that's also why I like doing streams earlier. Like, I get it, I should be going for numbers, but I kind of like the cozy vibes of just, like, chillaxing, you know? And I feel like that's much more possible in morning streams than it is with night streams. But I do want to grow my community and make this more viable as a way to pass my time. So, mayhaps I will not just be doing... If that's something y'all would want to see, I might not just be doing that for much longer. Try Scourge. Probably won't work on the ogres, but to just put my fucking thief to sleep. Nice. And see, that's the thing, is I already have Scourge. Maybe kill is better, death is better than this, but I don't know. I'm just not willing to take up the slot for it. It does not, in my opinion, feel worth a slot. People with differing opinions, feel free to go off in the chat, but no one's here, so my opinion's the only one that matters. Because even when it does work, it's not always going to come in clutch. Okay. I know this. I don't remember where she is, and I don't remember if I've been in the rest of the rooms, but I think she's in one of the bottom left or bottom right rooms. So I'm just gonna head there, and then we're gonna take a peek at the internal room maps that they just provide you for whatever fucking reason. I'm tempted to flee. Nah, just... Yo, sleeping with shades on. He's so fucking cool. That's grief for you. Oh, damn. The thunder did a heal of them. Oh, no, now he's blinking. I should have just fucking run away, dude. That's fine. It's all fine. But if I ran away, Gorier wouldn't have leveled up. So, who's the fool now? It's always me. I'm always the fool. Ha ha ha, it's me the fool. You don't need one, you don't need one. Good, 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 good. If I went the opposite way, I'm gonna be pissed. But also, I might not have gone into any of these rooms. I should have rewatched the end of my last Final Fantasy stream to see if that were the case. Spent his turn trying to flee, which was good for me. Trying to flee is good for me. The struggle to not look at myself in a viewfinder and look at the camera instead is real. I was so right, guys. Can you tell she's played this literally once before? Hell yeah. Oh, I missed a chest. But I can go get it after the I missed 2 chests. I missed 3 chests. I missed everything on that side. We can go explore the right side after the fight. I think it's smarter to just do the fight now. Let me make sure my mages do not need anything. You're doing alright. And that's for the entire party, so I should only need to use it a handful of times. Dope. Okay. Let's get everyone up to close to full. So yeah, my mages could use that potion. I neglected to give them literally 1 encounter earlier, but hey, I think it was worth it. Let's kill this snake lady. So you are the ones who defeated the fiend of earth and roused Marolith from her slumber. Sorry, I should have put some more. Oh no, she's a scorpion lady? The power of the burning flames is mine and mine alone. Those who would oppose me shall burn in hellfire. Or if she's a snake, those who oppose me shall burn in hell. Yeah, she's a snake. Shall. Alright, Marolith, prepare to get dunked on. Did not do as much damage as I hoped, but that's okay, because we have a white mage to mitigate some stuff. I don't know how long Null Blaze works for. I guess they'll on green at that point. That felt like the responsible thing to do. That's gonna be doing more damage than just about everyone else. Bitch. What did I say? Get fucking dunked upon. Try it. Missed. Copy. We're trying out, I know you can't really see them in my sun cup, but we're trying out reusable ice cubes in our house. They've been working for us so far. I mean, you know, it's like, for us, it's easier to just like rinse them, clean them, and throw them back in the freezer after having a single drink than remembering to clean and fill ice trays when they're empty. Because I don't know if this happens to y'all, but I guess just like the interior of our freezer is so crowded and so much stuff gets shuffled around in there, like on a weekly basis, that kind of... Our ice trays, they're not necessarily dirty, they just like, I don't know, they feel like they need to be cleaned between uses, so... Yeah, they're not dirty. Maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe I'm just paranoid and want to help in some way. I think that'll help. I don't know, like, it's just... I'm gonna shush. I want to see if Blizzara will do more damage, or if it just does the same amount of damage, but to all enemies. A. It did more, that's nice. That feels good. That's okay. Let's do a little healy heal. Do a Healara. To the party. We're gonna Blizzara. Doing a lot of auras, you know? Just an aura kind of morning. Oh, unnecessary. Beat the shit out of that snake lady. We were over-prepared for this one, boys. Unlike the last one where it was a little bit skin in the teeth. But... see, that's, again, look, I think Final Fantasy has a very easy learning curve, where it's like, wow, you almost died on the last one. Now over-prepared to a point where it will be impossible for you to die at this one. We did it. This is the altar of fire from which the power of fire flows forth. Egg salad. Alright, let's fucking book it. Let's boogie on down. Hey, asshole, we just beat up the big bad, so you're just a little listening to us. She was a big lizard. You're just a bitty one. Just to take a little fire break. Hitting that lava something fierce. You know, it's good no one's here. I'm making a lot of unpleasant noises. Mostly talking. No. See, that's another problem. It's like, I don't actually... I can be pretty down on myself. I apologize. But, like, usually it's a joke. So when it comes to me playing faster, harder games like Hades 2, it just sounds more real than when I'm doing some stupid shit like this, you know? Because I have the time to go, pause, look at camera, laugh a little. Wow, a single potion. How worth it? I just wanted to clarify, because I know it sounded like I was getting pretty down on myself during Hades runs. But that's just, it's just what I do. It's part of my current vernacular. And, like, that might not be great for me. That might actually be a little toxic, but, you know, it's better than the alternative, where I actually do feel that way. I just kinda am a big crybaby and need something to focus it on, and usually the only person in the room is me. Damn it. It's all good. We needed the Healara turn. These ogres have, sorry, these Gigases have been doing a number on me. Gigases have the little floaty butts. Ogres are just big, big boys. Wow, another potion. These are ogres, and they're mostly mages, which sucks. Nice work, Rage. Oh. Colloquially known as Farog, if you will. Or the most rage mage that has been built IRL. Not the most rage mage, but you know. We have Lizard Wizard, we have Rage Mage. God, I just want someone, one person, to walk up into my chat and ask me about D&D or Pathfinder that I've been playing. Because I could go on. Your girl loves to talk. Obviously, she's got a yapping problem. But I especially love talking about my Pathfinder campaigns. So, for future reference, anyone in chat, go ahead and ask. Lizard Wizard is not current. Lizard Wizard was probably one of my best weird classed creatures I've ever made. Lizard Wizard was a lizard folk, obviously. But he was so delightful. He was a wizard, also obviously, but because lizard folk aren't like necessarily good for wizard builds, because I think they used to add when you had to add for specific things. It was like con and something else. I don't remember. But like they're supposed to be lower than average intelligence, and if you know anything about builds, that's not necessarily the best thing for a wizard. But through some weird messing with mechanics and XY junk, we made it work, and it was really fun, and he was so delightful, and we had this one move where he would often go into bodies of water and then leap out a bite attack and then be able to do something else. He was just a beautiful little boy, and I love him. Sorry, I love them so much. Non-binary. I keep saying little boy, just because we were referring to Shishin conversationally, using he, him pronouns for a long time. Actually, we really just referred to Shishin as Shishin for a really long time. But I think it took us a little while to realize that we were using the primary name for Shishin because they were non-binary, gender neutral. That's where I fall on the XY axis of alignment, gender neutral. I'm sure 1,000 people have made that joke already, but it's very funny to me, so I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, no. I loved them. Probably up with a Dresden RP character. Probably one of my faves. And then, of course, they are my current babies. But, you know, if no one's in here, I'm not just going to talk about my Pathfinder characters to myself for no reason. The reason is prosperity. The reason is so I can remember them. My perfect little babies. Because right now I have Kelda and Rogma, which are actually some of the most similar characters I've played in a while. And they're nothing alike, so whatever that says for you. They're literally nothing alike. Except for at one point they both had juggling. And I think that was like the only thing they had in common. I think it's just because I'm playing them at the same time I'm sort of conflating things about them. Did the thunderstorms already stop? I hear little birds out and about, but my phone's still telling me it's thunderstorming. Some of the Google stuff is so cute. Like, I've been on iPhone for a really long time, so just some of the, like, little Google things are fun and cute to look at. Okay, I should probably go back to that village. I don't have any other, like, hints, tricks, clues yet. So I'm gonna run back, talk to them, see if they have anything to say, and then I'll try to figure out where to go from there. Because nothing immediately opened up or made a big point of being like, we're here, look at us. Then again, like, it feels like I'm done with the south. There's the north of the equator left. Now I'm just stuck thinking about my Pathfinder characters because there's really no reason to be like, stay hyper focused on killing some little guys until plot's been figured out. I've talked ad nauseum at this point about what I think about Final Fantasy 1. I can start talking about some of my thoughts on Final Fantasy 2, but honestly I do not remember Final Fantasy 2 as well as I remember 3, 4, and 1. So I don't know if that's because it didn't really leave an impression or because it left a decent impression and I just don't remember it because my memory is fucking shit. Also, is there anywhere else I should go? There's that little off the beaten path road, but it doesn't look like I can get there from here. It looks like now that I have the canoe, I should be able to get there with the boat and then through with the canoe? Oh, no, I see where... No. I don't think that leads out into... Maybe it does. I'm gonna stop by town first, though. Do a little heal, get my spells back, sleep at the expensive hotel. You know, the whole nine. The whole... Oh, chew. The whole Final Fantasy, you just did a boss battle 9. Not Final Fantasy 9. Which is my favorite. That was Sush. Sushi! She's causing havoc in the house. I know it's Sush because Sprinks is sitting on an air conditioner unit that we're throwing out in the hallway. Well, maybe throwing out. If it still works, we'll give it away, but it's, like, in need of some repairs, it seems. Just like the car we were dealing with for a long time. Y'all look like you could take up Lazara to the dome. How'd that feel, y'all? Bad. Good. Could probably scourged him, to be honest, but there's always the chance it'll miss. Nobody's dead, don't have to stop there. Just need to take a little nappy nap. Snooze, thank yous. And again, I do kind of like the fact that, you know, if you're staying up to date with all of your fights and junk, at a certain point it no longer feels like a work to get the amount of gil you need for stuff. Cave to the north. Yeah, so that little cave that I was looking at. I think we're just gonna have to canoe around for a bit, folks, which I think is okay. I'm gonna top up on potions. I think 40 was a really good number to have. I think I'm down to like 25? 29. So why don't we get that number back up? Buy me 11. Cool. I didn't use any high potions because I just hyper fixated on those. I have one sleeping bag, which I don't care about. Okay, let's just boogie. But you know, I'm such a, like, I guess that's the hard part about being RPG tabletop nerd girly is like, one, it's kind of hard to talk about. Not in so much as like hard, difficult to talk. Obviously, again, talk ad nauseum, but like nobody wants to talk about the story that you made up with your friends. You know, like nobody's just like, "What did you do last Saturday?" And I'm like, "Played Pathfinder," and they're like, "Oh, cool. Keep me up to date with your campaign." I mean, some people do, but it's not like regular. You know, people aren't just asking. Okay. To the sea, to the sea, to the sea. Nothing but the sea. Just one of those things. So it's like I have hobbies, but it feels hard to justify it as like a hobby because it is like a group experience. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I just wanted to, before I waste a shitload of time, go a little word blind and look at a walkthrough, and it said return to your boat, not canoe. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. I might also need to excuse myself to use the restroom for a moment. So I'm gonna go to get to the boat and then excuse myself. Let's see how Scourge would treat this group of fine fellows. Yeah, missed 3, so it's like, why would I not just, besides the point, crack these little crawfish shells. Haste was really, really nice for my guy. Haste on a monk. Ugh. Haste on a monk in this game. Alright. Golden. I'm gonna be right back. Nothing like running to the bathroom to down some YouTube shorts real quick. Watched one on decor of fashion, one on narcissism triggers, and one on an artist's coming out story that involved them making a little bisexual ace bat. So like the ears were ace, but the wings were bi, and I felt very seen. We'll talk about sexuality on here sometime, I'm sure. Which, again, being in, like, a queer community or queer space is very comfortable for me. But, you know, when you get married to a man and you're presenting in a heterosexual relationship for the rest of your life, it can feel kind of... It can feel like you're claiming something that isn't yours, you know? Like, it doesn't feel like I belong in those spaces anymore. But I know that's not true. And one of my ace friends just such good making my birthday party, and I'm deeply offended. Just kidding, that's fine. Nope, that's not what I... Sometimes you just auto press on a menu and it's just not what you mean to do. So I'm just gonna let them, run. Get them. I also don't know if I've talked about it on here, but I feel like I'm developing TMJ. This is the TMI because no one's in here. Chat time. And one of my fellow actors sent me a video of stretches to help. Okay. I feel like I should have gone on my canoe upon getting off of my boat. I should respond to my friend, but I'm a bad friend, so I will respond after the rest of my day, really. I have a super fun bad habit of using my streams as an excuse not to text people back, and it's really toxic. And I hate that about myself, but here we are. I'm gonna respond because I made the point that that's a toxic thing that I do. That's crazy and very funny. Sorry, I'm now also looking at a different group chat. And I'm very sad because I didn't get on for the Mountain Dew event. You know, with Big Sippin' and the rest of it, but all of the fashion gear's already sold out, and there's some really cute pieces. But it's not like I was gonna make the time up for it and get around to actually getting some for my character. Okay, I'm gonna just check out this clearing real quick. Ain't nothing there. Alright. Okay, that's also a dead end. Gotta heal my stupid grief. No, not Hilara. Kira. Yo, I'm very much one of those people where I'll send a text and I'm like, oh god, I hope that reads correctly. But I'm also the kind of person where if you're standing in the same room as me and I say words to you, I'm immediately gonna be like, oh my god, I've definitely 100% offended that person. And be that good or bad, no one's told me yet. I know it can be kind of annoying, but I know a lot of my friends would rather talk to me and have me apologize for saying weird, out-of-pocket dumb shit than not talk to me, and I'm very fortunate. For that reason alone. There's another clearing that I'm not gonna check out just yet. I don't even know if I might still be wasting my time. Like I said, I went word blind when I looked at the walkthrough. Which is a great power of mine. I wouldn't necessarily call it a power of mine, but I can just kind of phase out all of the words that I'm looking at to only reveal the ones that I need to use. I think of it as years and years of vegetarian training. Learning to see enzymes and gelatin and read through ingredients as like a kid, I think really got me to a point where I can very easily just like look at something, look for specific words, block out all the rest of the words and find what I'm looking for. Like if I'm looking at a soup label, I'm going to be looking for the word stock, and then once I find stock, I have to see what precedes it, you know? Neo-chew. Alright, that's not as funny. It's funny the first time. Because also no one says Neo-chew. O-chew is, O-U is like a, whatever. But yeah, so I think that's why I'm capable of doing it, because again, like, I've been a vegetarian my entire life. Not a day has gone by where I have actively eaten meat on purpose in my entire life. So I think that was a bit of early training. It's crazy once you reach adulthood, and you realize, like, exactly how many of your little, like, pseudo skills were created by early childhood instances, you know? Is that not cool or interesting? I think it is. So, I guess the rest of you can get fucked. I was just here, and then I left. And I came back. Alright. Also, I'm not doing plot, so I can't really riff on plot. Usually, if there is anybody watching that's just lurking and not in chat. I usually do a lot more observational riffs. But there are only so many observational riffs you can do when fighting the exact same creatures over and over again. And just kind of living in that zone. If plot was happening, I'd be a lot more talkative, I promise. We'll get there. I shat all over the, queen and princess's names in the last town. That was not the last town, the first town. That was fun. Cornelia. Y'all remember Cornelia? Hell yeah, you do. Did I wrap all the way around to that small clearing already? Fuck. Hold on. Ooh. I should play, Darkest Dungeon at some point, right? That's what it's called. Yeah, I should play Darkest Dungeon. I absolutely love Darkest Dungeon. We're celebrating chilaquiles today, Google, you say. Chilaquiles. The kind that I can eat anyway. Where is it on the overworld map? I am just straight looking it up now, because it is the little wraparound that I haven't been to. God damn it. Alright. Back up it is. I could have sworn I went to the wraparound, but I guess I went up thinking I would... Oh, hello! Hello, Aurora. I'm sorry, I was, very... Thank you for the follow. I was very concerned with the fact that my sense of direction is outright atrocious. But I'm doing great. I'm having a nice little cozy, thunderstormy morning in my part of the country. How are you doing today? Like, it's been so rainy in my neck of the woods that I can smell it through, like, the air conditioning units in my windows, which is very nice. It's a lovely little air seasoning. But I hope you're having a good morning. Of course you can. If I didn't want to be asked questions, I probably wouldn't be streaming. Then again, I don't know all streamers where they settle on the can be and cannot be asked questions bar. I know I say I like to yap, but some people really do just be out here to yap. Alright, let's pop down a tent. Ooh. I'd sleeping bag if I didn't just have the one. I mean, not sleeping bag, I'd cabin. But I might have 3 cottages. Yeah, I have 3 cottages, all cottage. Thank you. Thank you so much. Not what I expected of a question. More of a compliment. If you do want to ask something, feel free. But yeah, thank you for the compliment. It's funny because I was feeling a little self-conscious about getting on here with no makeup today, but is what it is. I have decent skin and my eyes are big enough to be red on camera, so it's not like I'm on stage or anything. I am from the US of A, the Northeast specifically, hence the rain reports from today. So, I feel comfortable saying New Jersey. I'm very much a Jersey girl. You'll get that in my mannerisms soon enough, I'm sure. Thank you. And what about you? Where are you from? Oh, I left the ice caverns like a doofus. Alright, let's take a look at this map. It's not necessarily cool, but, you know, it is what it is. It's not like I dislike New Jersey, but it's one of those things where wherever you're born you have a slight distaste for, but also a love for type deal. So, like, I don't think I'll ever move to another place. Oh, thank you. No, I'm not. I do, theater, though. So, it might be all of the practice from, projecting in a theater format. I personally don't think I can sing that well. I can carry a tune, but I can't sing that well. And, as far as other musical instruments, I've realized a lot of when it comes to hand-eye coordination, hence the turn-based majority of the time gaming that we'll be doing here. That's not true. We will be swapping around. But, I'm very bad with hand-eye coordination. So, I end up, like, being able to read music, but I can't really follow with, like, a guitar, or I played flute for a little while. Not really my bag. But yeah, I do a lot of theater. Mostly community theater stuff, mostly straight plays, things like that. We just recently did a one-act festival at my local community theater, which was a hell of a lot of fun, which I will always promote on here. So I'm a freelance editor, so I edit a lot of different content. I used to work professionally in the city, doing assistant editing for a documentarian, but it turns out that was a little... one, documentary overall makes me feel like I should be doing something more for people rather than just sitting behind a computer, so it, like, fills me with a lot of stress and deep inherent feelings of sadness, but also just the environment itself was a little toxic, so I had to get out of there. I was getting married, so I took the time off to go and plan my wedding, and then after that I set up my streaming area, which also, I forgot I was in, like, a dungeon now, that I need to kind of get my shit together, but I forgot that you just go directly into the next dungeon. But yeah, so now I just sort of freelance, do what I was doing with a little bit more control over my schedule. I would love to work with some bigger YouTubers, even small. I mean, I'd love to work with any YouTubers, really, but that's my profession by trade. I went to school for it, so, you know, it's kind of just what I do, and then this is how I fill the rest of that time. What about you? Where do you hail from? What do you do? Unless you don't feel comfortable sharing, like I said, I put myself in the spotlight for a reason. I do love to just yap about it. Yeah, no. It was really cool, is the problem. Like, what I used to do was really cool and really fulfilling. Oh, nice. That's really cool. That's really sick. There are a lot of like freelance artists in the Twitch community, which is really, really interesting. A lot of my friends too, who are like regularly in the stream chat, are artists. Like one of my friends, I don't have emotes unlocked yet, but one of my friends has offered from her store, like just pick an emote, you can have it for free. And then another one of my friends is making 2 emotes for eventually, for whenever I do unlock the ability to use emotes, of my 2 cats. So those will soon be available in chat. Have you been doing it for like a long time? Do you enjoy it? Because that's the thing, like I said, like I love editing, but I did not necessarily enjoy working in the sphere that I was working in for a very long time. Not a very long time, but a long enough time. Says I need to focus up, and then proceeds to just attack people in this dungeon. Because I'm working on them. I recently had this conversation with another person in chat. Everything that you see here, I recently did in Canva from like a couple of presets and then just some time and whatever. So that's all coming down the pipeline. I have some free time later this month, right before my birthday, where I'm gonna be working on it, but you know, it's coming together. It's sort of working on my branding, working on everything. Because I too personally, like, I'm not a digital artist, but I enjoy putting it together and working on stuff. Plus I didn't think my banner on my page was that offensive. Just a picture of Clovers or whatever I have up there from back when I set this up like 2 years ago. Thank you. I agree. I think it's a good way to make the channel more cohesive, but, you know, also, like, it's not a super, I'm not planning on this being a super big revenue stream. It's just kind of something I do for fun while I'm waiting on other stuff to kind of amp up. Unless it does turn into something, then, you know, then we'll see about making it a more serious commitment. But, like, right now, I'm streaming off of an old iPhone, you know, like, I got a new phone, so I was like, I can use this as my camera and my microphone, you know, like, we're not doing this super professionally, but, I think it's just fun, and it's fun to sort of work on it and try to package it and make something that I love. So, you know, like, it took me not a long time, but it took me some time, like, probably half a day to put together all of my AFK screens, which was, like, really exhilarating, because I haven't worked on, like, just a creative project for myself with my own branding in a while. I was doing a lot of stuff for other people, so it's just kind of nice to get back into that and to feel like I'm sort of owning my channel, owning my space. I just realized I think I missed a door on the first floor. I missed a couple of doors, but can you get there from here? I don't think so. I think you have to go through a different route. Do you make, like, a decent amount of your living on Twitch through commission? Because if so, that's killer. I have a lot of art friends, and a lot of them just, you know, they have to do a lot of, like, fairs and set up tents and stuff. Sick. That's sick as hell. So, yeah, like, I know that the struggle is kind of real. I do have a Discord. It's not up and running yet. So, like, if you want to join the Discord, come back for a follow-up stream. I get it. I understand the hustle, and I'm sorry to say, like, I just don't have the expendable income right now to pay for commissions. So, again, like, if this does start to pop off, I will probably want to do a regular rotation of different art and different branding for my channel. You know, if it gets that far. But who knows. So, right now, without the expendable income, I don't want to waste your time. So, if you really are just here for commission, go on, find another stream to pop into. I won't mind. But thank you for the compliments and the small talk. And if you want to hang out and watch some gameplay, you know, we're here. We're here for a while today. But also, no worries. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. My husband just got the news that he will be going to Netherlands for a work trip. Oh no, I fell down. Thank you. I try really hard to be a good person. As tacky as it is, my shirt right now, like any white woman, says radiate positivity. I'm trying to make this a really safe, nice, community space for people, and to share my love of Final Fantasy with the masses. Let me beat the shit out of the sky. Also, I love that you just came out and said you're here for the commission. Because do you know how many artists come up in a chat and will just be like, hey, here are all these things, and here's, you know, I will bother you for the next 45 minutes for your Discord. Yeah, I totally can. I will. If you just pop your info in chat, I can totally add you into, my Discord, and like I said, you can always pop into a later stream if I seem to be doing well, and we can figure that out. Not looking for cheap viewers, Victor75 for real, but thanks anyway. Like I said, I don't really have money to be spending on this stream like that. But yeah, I can totally add you on Discord. If you want, nobody else is here, I can do that now. If I can find where my Discord is. Okay, if your username is exactly the same on Twitch as it is on Discord, I have sent you a request. If that's not you, Aurora, let me know so that I can unsend that friend request. But yeah. So, I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate the candor. You're honestly a better salesperson than a lot of the people that I've seen so far on this app. For what it's worth. For what that subtle compliment and subtle dig is worth. It's not a dig, I promise. Ow, ouchie, ouch, ouch hard, ouch crystals, ouch monsters. Oh no, 2 more dragoons. Not dragoons. That's a different thing in Final Fantasy. For all those Final Fantasy heads out there who were unsure if those were 2 different things. Also, Victor75 for real. The audacity, if you haven't followed me, to post cheap viewers and a URL to bait me, but not actually give me a cheap as in free viewer. Rude. Rude and inconsiderate. And inconsistent with your selling practices. Ice armor? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, let's get that all on. Nope, I did not want to remove all, but that's fine. Icebrand probably isn't the best for this particular dungeon. Fixed, set, and done, I see. Cool. So yeah, like I said, if things start popping off, maybe I'll be in touch about an actual commission, but otherwise, thanks for just hanging out, having a good old-fashioned time. Alright, yes, I know the Icebrand is the best weapon, but it does it do ice damage, or does it just claim to do ice damage? I guess we'll see on the next ice-based enemy, because I believe it does. But I can't be sure. I mean, I'm sure I could be sure. Oh, it's probably the shield. We'll see. Oh, did I... Yeah, I optimally equipped him again, right? My brain's all over the place. So much for getting this done quickly. I think you are the only one that can wear mithril gloves, and you already have them equipped. Yeah. because they're all light armor users. Okie dokie. Take a look at that map again. There's nothing up there, so I can avoid it. I should go down, not through there, but down to the right. And then we can pop into that last room and then walk upstairs. Oh no, holy free holies. A Remoraz? What's a Remoraz? Some names you're like, wow, that's just a take on something that I do know. And other ones you're like, that's just something that's Final Fantasy. What's a Remoraz? Aside from a magical centipede. You would have done more damage if you just hit them with your little dagger, my guy. But it doesn't matter, because he died. We stomped that little bug to death. Okay. Nothing down that hallway. So we should just keep going down this way. A part of me wanted to go, I'm shocked that the icy floors aren't slippery, and then I remembered that this came out on the family computer in 1989. No amount of upgrading to the game is gonna let you get to that point. Just because it's a remaster doesn't mean it's that good. Alright, let's see what's in behind door number 3. Oh shit, a lot of probably monsters. Ooh, a decent chunk of guild. That's like, what, one level 6 spell that I just recouped? That feels good, that feels good. Alright, let's run a Fira up on this bitch. Got oats overnight on my face. It's fine. Oatmeal's good for the skin or whatever. No! My mage! Damn it. I never realize when somebody's about to go down and then they just do and I'm like, oh fuck. How did that happen? It's like, 'cause you weren't paying attention, idiot. Grief might die and then I'm gonna have to use another life. Honestly, Rage might die again. Rage is gonna die again. So is Grief. Grief didn't. Alright. Oh, Grief might. Oh yeah, I didn't realize they could all do Ice Storm. That'll get you. Nice. Yeah, man, I think he's just gonna have to stay down because the repetitive ice storms and without being able to plan when, how, or why I should be throwing potions, I think we just hit him to death, you know? Hit him straight to death. There we go. Grief's already I mean, Rage is already behind, I'm sure, on, oh no, actually. He's the farthest along, question mark? Unless he's a different level. Yeah, he's a level behind. Because he dies a lot. Well, c'est la vie. C'est the mage problem. That they are not the strongest of the bunch. But that's okay, we still love him. We still love our little black mage, our little VV in disguise. Nice. Monsters. Okay. We're gonna hit us with that Null Frost. We're gonna hit them with a good old taste of Fira. And not fear, but fire. Fire. Shut off. Oh. Sorry for the gross faces I make when I need to stretch, but a good stretch will do you right. I'm getting a lot more light on my face than I have the last couple of times I have played, because I've been playing a lot of Hades too. So the lighting from that game is significantly different than the lighting from this one. And I look a lot paler today, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Problem with loving people is that occasionally, yeah, I shield. Occasionally, they have to go away for business, and then you get real sad because they have to go away for business. Oh, okay. I don't know why I got it now then. I figured it would guard again. Alright, well. I guess it makes more sense that way for the armor to be that of what it is gonna protect against. So I guess I'm looking for a flame sword as well, as what it would be using. But, yeah. Again, I'm insanely lucky because it's the fact that my husband does do business. That means he has to go away for a couple of weeks at a time. That means I can do stupid shit like this on a Thursday morning. But, still makes me sad. Still makes me sad. Alright, let's Halara again. I also feel like saying husband this much is aging me. Although people do be getting married like real young now, so. Just start curating people, actually. Start with you. Yeah, wow, that really bummed me out. I didn't think that was gonna bum me out. He's gonna be on for 2 weeks. That's crazy to me. It's the first time since we've gotten married that we're gonna be separated by any amount. Which is okay. It's fine for growth or whatever, but it still makes me sad. Alright, I think we went all the way around. We got all of our little chesty chests. Tried to flee, fool. This fool tried to flee. Did you see that, guys? We should all point and laugh at him. Ha ha ha! You failed. Oh yeah, that's down there, so we gotta... Woo! Oops, no, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Eye drops. Get that shit out of here. Well, now he's stunned, so, you know, maybe it's time to do a little bit of something. Ow! He hit me for 1 whole damage. 1 whole damage. Is that damage that forms a hole? Or to a hole? No one knows. No one knows. Preemptive strike against this one idiot. Get out of here, homie. But I mean, look, if he's not home, guess who's gonna be doing a lot more streaming, because she's going to feel lonely. Don't fall through the crevice. Don't fall through the crevice. Oops. Because cockatrices can be dangerous, as they are the ones that cause stone. We got a chunk, but again, I just feel like doing a different kind of magic is just more helpful. Like doing anything, doing a Fira, doing a Blizzara, even though they might be fucking ice-based, you know? It still feels like it might be more helpful than not. I don't know shit, so don't listen to me. Hey, I've collected treasure from 50% of all treasure chests in the game. That's big ups. So much for trying to end this today. I don't think we're gonna make it that far, but we're making pretty good time, all things considered. I think I only have one. Is it golden needles in this? I have 5. Okay. And yes, it is. I want to fall through the ice. Might not be a very smart idea. I don't know where it's gonna land me. The cavern I fell through before. Evil eye! Fuck, I'm in no position to attack this. Okay. I am gonna try to Diaga him though instead of doing anything else remotely helpful. But you know what our little mage is gonna do? Our little mage is gonna start throwing high potions at people to stop them from going down. Dope. That makes me feel a little bit okay. Never mind, didn't even have to. I really thought that was gonna be more of a thing than it was. Okay, I got a Levistone. Sick. Fuck. No, I don't want to fight you. Fine, I'll fight you again. I shouldn't have come back this way. Ooh. I should have just done it later. Diago was the right choice. Okay, I will probably have to leave again for more contact with the man, but, you know, not a lot and not for long. Oops. What even is a Remorat? We can do this whole bit again if you'd like. Are people really out here buying Twitch views? Like, I just have to ask. I know that person isn't in here anymore, but it's like, are people really that desperate to start, quote-unquote, a career on Twitch that you would pay for viewers that are not gonna regularly return? It's just gonna get you to affiliate, and then you're immediately gonna, like, fall on your ass? Question mark? And that's just what it feels like to me. Like, I could be wrong, obviously, but that's what it feels like. It feels like that is not long-term prosperity. Like, viewers and that kind of metric on YouTube is different. I understand why people buy viewers there. Not, like, fully. Like, I'd never do it. It seems pointless to me. But I understand to some extent why you would. Let's get into that time of month where we gotta start doing our finances, make sure everything is lined up, make sure all of our bills are getting paid. Love that time of the month. Even more than the other time of the month. She thinks she's funny. She thinks she's a comedy genius. Kill the ghosts. Y'all didn't kill the ghost. Kill the ghost, thank you. Is that annoying, that sound on my keyboard of me tapping along? I really need to stop hyper-focusing on music. Because, like, sorry, I'm still thinking about the buying viewers thing. What? Oh, I probably only needed the Levy Stone. So I can try to go and fall through some ice again to get into that room to get those last 2 chests. And not fall through additional ice. That will stop me from reaching what is in those 2 chests. My nose is so runny today. It was really funny. I am not wearing a skirt to stream today, but when I was doing the one acts with my theater company, my community theater company, one of my cast members mentioned, "Oh, were you doing something special today? You're wearing a skirt." And I thought that was so funny because, like, I do just prefer pants because, I don't know, they make walking around easier, but it was shocking to me that there are some people in my life that, like, haven't really seen me in dresses or skirts, because I feel like I wear them quite regularly, especially when I was working an office job in the city, you know, like, I was wearing skirts more often than not, because every once in a while my 2 pairs of rotational dress pants would get dirty. So, okay. Because I really just want to open those 2 so I don't have to come back ever again. So I guess I'm just gonna follow my, like, retrace my steps since I got there the first time just fine. Falling through a hole in the floor. I might start fleeing from encounters if there are too many. Because, dear lord, am I bored of this. Nice. Good work. Everyone go home. Pat on the back, bonus on the check. Alright. Let's go. Ayo. Mind Flare? Really? Okay, turns out he's a weak piece of shit. Ouch. Do you ever gulp really hard on purpose because it's funny? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So the only thing that you do have to purposely fall through the floor for is the something. I was gonna say something. The levy stone is the only thing you need to fall through the floor for on purpose. The rest you should just be able to reach upon entering this room, be it that you don't fall through any of the other holes. Monsters, huzzah, hooray, we love to see it. Dark wizards, gross, man. No, yeah, actually they're wizards, so I'm sure they actually will probably be pretty, it'll be pretty hard for them to not have that happen to them. Did that make sense? I think so. Slowed my thief, that's fine. Okay. They're trying something. They're trying to hit me with some kind of spells. They're really only slowing my thief. Which, while unfortunate, basically means nothing to me. Because they didn't slow any of my important people that were actually going to do damage to them. Does it have clothes in it? Are they good clothes? Like, you're wearing clothes? You're not wearing clothes? Yeah, no, you're not wearing clothes. It was just clothes. That sucked. Wasn't a very fitting reward for fighting a bunch of wizards. I don't know why I'm sitting here complaining about the rewards. Also, the Evil Eye was such an easy fight. Am I just over-leveled? I might be, but I doubt it. Doesn't feel like I should be. Oops. Recommended level 20. Okay. Yeah, I'm over-leveled. By like a long shot. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. 'Tis what it is. Just a smidge, yeah, thanks Declan. That's exactly it. Only a little over-leveled. It's fine. Oh, finally! The flame sword that I very much need now that I'm leaving the ice caverns. I don't want to do that fight again where you fall through the floor. And have to go fight that one guy blocking the door, but I mean, he might just be my easiest way out, because I don't have the just get back out of dungeon button, unfortunately, because that's Red Mage exclusive. Why didn't I just Diaga? I don't know. Don't ask me silly questions that I don't have an answer to. Alright. Look, I think I'm glad I'm over-leveled simply because I don't want to have to deal with what ensues with being under-leveled. Oh, preemptive. I can just try to flee from this one. Hopefully that doesn't go exceptionally poorly. Excellent. Yeah. Welcome to the way I play, where I do not run away from anything, and it means that I am... Yeah, exactly. Who does like struggling? Not this guy. That's for sure. Sorry. Welcome to the Dweeb cast, where I sit here and act like a dweeb for 7 hours, and some people have a good time. But yeah, no. I gotta get out of here, make my ship an airship. Don't die, Rage, please. Please, I beg of you. I'll give you a high potion when we leave if you stay alive for me. So hi, Declan. How are you? How's your day looking? This is what my day looks like. Enjoying some thunderstorm ASMR outside my window and playing some Final Fantasy I on a little cozy cast. Cozy for me. I don't know if it's cozy for anybody else. I'm having a great time. Oh, my last Diaga. That means we have to get out as soon as possible. What'll I do if I can't just auto-kill all of the undead enemies? Thunderstorm enough where about 2 hours ago we had severe thunderstorm warnings, but now it's just a nice little drizzle. Just a nice little drizzle out. I don't think it was that severe. It might have been more severe if I were outside, per se. But inside seemed pretty normal. And I was talking, oh, and there goes Rage. Rip Rage. Aw, rip Grief, too. Dang. I'll res them, that's fine. If it lets me before I forgot to give him a little high potion for being a good boy, getting a little treat. No! I've used all of that level of spell. But you know, I didn't think it was that bad of a storm, but we did get storm warnings. I did, yes. I have played, I think, like 14 hours of Hades 2 on stream. If that is the kind of content you're coming for, don't worry, it will be back. I'm just trying to finish Final Fantasy I so that I can get to work on a Final Fantasy I video essay for my YouTube channel. But yes, I was playing Hades 2, not yesterday, Tuesday. Which, like I said, my husband is going on a work trip soon, so I'll be streaming a lot more to avoid the feelings of loneliness. So I will probably be streaming a lot of Hades 2 content in the next, like, month or so. Because I absolutely adore the Hades franchise. Does it? Oh, I never frickin', god dang it. Alright, well, it's updated now. I set it up before stream to update, and it didn't update. Sorry if you're here for Hades 2 content. If you are, and this is a good time for you to catch it, it'll be back next Tuesday, probably, if not sooner, and I will be doing a much longer birthday stream on my birthday on Friday the 31st. Cool, well, there you go. But, in future, I will be playing a lot of Hades, because I absolutely adore the franchise. I think 2 has done some really beautiful work at not only oh fuck, I keep forgetting. Okay, let me try to flee. I keep forgetting that they're all down, because I'm talking. Oh god. Oh no, they're gonna kill Rage again. They're gonna kill Rage again. But you know, I absolutely adore the franchise. I think what they have done with the gameplay differences and the changes they have made are absolutely stunningly beautiful. Cool, yeah, so we'll get along. We'll get along here with gameplay types, because I am absolutely enamored with retro RPGs, JRPGs specifically, but like I do plan on let me heal them first so I don't have everyone die randomly. Thank you. Thank you for the quick check-in. But yeah, I am planning on doing like a series on Final Fantasy over on my YouTube channel. After this is when I'll really start getting all that in gear. I wanted to get all the gameplay footage. I'll res Grief when we get out of here. We don't need him. He's fine. But yeah, no, I absolutely love this series. I love a lot of the games. We'll get into some of my controversial opinions. But yeah, I do plan on playing Fallout 1 and 2 on here at some point. A couple other things. Nothing too serious, but a lot of little fun things here and there. And oh yeah, you're the wrong mage. I was like, why don't you have fire? Silly me. Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. So, hot takes. They're not even the hottest takes. They're kind of lukewarm. Because now I'm realizing a lot of the Final Fantasy fan base is on the same page with, like, their more recent rollout of games. And a lot of it's not to do with gameplay. So, like, it's not even... I don't even have any hot takes about the old games, because I adore most of the old games. But basically everything past... Well, I haven't played anything between 11 and 13. I haven't played 11, 12, or 13. But I've played 14. I've played snippets of 15. I just can't get into it. I've played a lot of 16. I don't love it. That I have a lot of gameplay and mechanic issues. 15, it's story, although they've fixed it now, so I do plan on playing it on stream. Rebirth and Remake